Hello, welcome to my channel, and hello again if you're a returning viewer. Today we're going to be watching the RWBY White trailer. Last time we watched the RWBY Red trailer, what felt like forever ago actually, whoops. Um, it was really interesting. The choreography was great. Um, the way that they did the composition was very interesting. The music was really nice. And I'm just really curious if all of the trailers are going to be like that, or if they're going to keep increasing in quality or whatever. I'm really excited to get to this. Um, Now, before I go any further, thank you all for the comments and the last video of watching Ruby. They were all very insightful comments, and I appreciate all the paragraphs upon paragraphs that you guys wrote for background information for the show. So thank you for that. One thing I do have to ask though, where can I watch Ruby? The YouTube channel doesn't seem to have it, although they have all the trailers. Is it all on their website? And do I have to pay anything to access it? Do let me know in the comments. Now, without further ado, it's an almost 4-minute trailer. Let's see how long we can stretch this one out with all our analyzing. And let's go. Oops, that is not the button. Wonderful. Everyone is entitled to their own sorrow, for the heart has no metrics or form of measure, and all of it irreplaceable. Everyone has everyone has their own version of how they deal with sorrow. I was gonna step on like a soapbox and start like saying stuff, but it's fine. For we're gonna try and watch this whole thing without pausing as much as possible, and then we'll go back and start looking through it. Okay? And I will have subs on because I am deaf.
Please welcome Vice.
Twice. You see, I couldn't have. That was completely illegible to me. I couldn't have heard that without the subs. Piano? Okay. Go to stage. Somber. Lonely. Crowd drowns out the sound. Or rather, the crowd sound is drowned out. Beautiful voice. Is this the actual voice actor singing, or it's the same singer as last time? Lonely. She does seem very isolated on the stage. And there's a giant knight. Great, we're in a Souls game. Rapier. Oh, I love that sound. Big, heavy movements for the knight. Quake stabs for her, but it's a fucking knight in armor. I don't think your rapier's gonna do anything. I'm sorry. I like the violins. Some sort of glyph circle. So graceful. I love characters like this. Oh, let's not get started on her design yet. A lot to talk about. Ow. Okay, first of all, what's your game plan here? Are you just gonna keep dinking away at the knight? I don't think it's gonna do anything. But oh, ooh, hit that note. Get back up. Finish the fight. Blood. Goodness. Yeah, censor. That's a lightsaber now. Magic sword. Ice magic. Music's picking up. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're so dead. Okay, sword is disarmed. Can you use the magic to, like, break the armor? Oh, you can do that! Okay. Somehow you killed it. From the inside, probably. That white magic. Oh, there's a scar there. So that actually happened in the past. And she's remembering that. Why does she look so bewildered? Is she not used to all of this? Or did she really just get transported into her own sort of like world in her head, reliving those memories? Well, she was so consumed by it in the performance that she forgot that it was a performance by the end of it. That's interesting. Okay, is there anything else? 2013. Oh, I'm late to the party. Okay, that definitely lived up to my expectation. It wasn't the how should I say? It wasn't hack and slash, limbs flying everywhere, fun action that we had for Red. This one was a lot more tactical, a lot more graceful. It definitely meant a lot of something. Something I don't know. It's a metaphor for something. Okay, let's come back to this, right? Because there is this thing where I didn't really pay attention to the lyrics very much. I'm sorry, I was talking. But one thing that was very clear was that something about loneliness. She's suffering from loneliness in some kind of way. Oops, mouse is on the screen. Don't know if you can see that. Um, Everyone is entitled to their own sorrow. The heart has no metrics or form of measure. You can't really measure that. I'd imagine, despite being on the stage, being adored by everyone or whatever. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. What's the name?
Please welcome Weiss.
What? Weichny, German, right? Um. So clearly, audience applaud. You know, like she's probably like famous or something. She's out here on the stage. She's got this beautiful singing voice. It doesn't matter if the voice actor is singing or not. The point is, it's diegetic music, which means it's canonically happening in the world. So she is technically singing this. So she is some kind of singer, some sort of figure, idol. She is loved by a lot of people. But inside, that's not how she feels. She doesn't feel adored. She doesn't feel happy about it. She's lonely. This is giant stage. Everyone's watching her, but ultimately she's kind of alone over here. Let's talk about the design for a bit. Yeah, this reminds me a bit of Red's design, a little bit, in a sense that how should I say? We got the skirt and the it's not really a it's more of a dress than a corset. Was Red wearing a corset? Something like that. She's not wearing tights. Was there tights on? Yeah, the design is a little similar, but the colors are different. She's got the side ponytail going on. A lot of white, like really a lot of white, but it's not full white. It's slightly bluish gray. Okay, that's good. And that red inner collar really defines it. I think it's a very eye-catching design. I'll say it's quite bold, super white, and very little but very noticeable red touches. That's interesting. Oh, she's even got like a little like what's this pins tiara thing up top there. Okay, during the performance, she sort of slips into this mirror world, and she opens her eyes. So this is a bit more like a flashback or a battle inside her mind. While she's performing, she's still singing in the background. During all of this, she's still singing, but obviously she's not fighting, right? So the performance is still happening, and this is playing in her head at the exact same time. It's like a battle on the stage with herself, this inner turmoil. Also, I don't know. I can accept the wolves in the first trailer. I don't know what the hell this Knight's deal is. I don't suppose we'll find out later on. Love how the strings build up tension here. Ooh, I like that. I like that movement. Knight spins quickly, and she preemptively dodges. Boom. I like that. Ready's this? Oh, it's got some color. Oh, it's got some colors. Dashes in. That is so cool. Look at that. Freaking flips. Lands on the feet. That is so cool. See how the camera moves with that too? She moves faster than the camera. Disappears because she's so fast. And then from this glistening of light, She's up there, right? She's like a fucking blob here. Look at that. Hard to tell. I mean, with like the 5 pixels on the screen right now, it's hard to tell. But still, that is epic. Immediately comes for a swing. Dodges again, very fast. Flurry of attacks. Has a nice guard. But at the end of the day, realizes can't really actually damage it. That's nice. Right? After being hit, we zoom in on her face, she's noticing something, and we immediately hit very fast. This knight coming up here got a really nice action pose. The slight delay coming in for the suspense. If you've watched the Honkai Star Rail Ultimate tier list, I've talked about really like key poses, right? And that suspense of build up before the actual swing or the action coming in. Done very well. We even see the impact of it, the ground, the smoke and debris that comes out from the ground. It really reminds me of a Dark Souls boss, the way that he's swinging the sword. Right? She drops down here in the foreground. He notices this, and he immediately goes for a swing there. He's huge, but he's not so slumbering. He's not so sluggish. The knight is actually quite agile. Not as agile as her, but it is surprisingly quick. And I like that. It's really cool. She does something here. Some sort of magic. She moves extra fast now. She's doing some flips. She straight up dashes and disappears. Does more slashes. Uses like a glyph in midair. Continues slashing. Lovely, lovely combo here. Beautiful arcs. Look at the streaks. The streaks are so nicely done, right? And she's so graceful about it. Look at, she's closing her eyes here. She's opening them back. Look at like the arcs. Her motions. So graceful. Look, she's striking poses. Look at that. That's amazing. And then she uses some sort of boost, like a jump boost thing. Comes up in the sky. And then while she's dropping down, angles herself so that she can boost herself up again. That is so cool. Zoom in on her as she does this spinning attack in midair. Woof, you see that? She's flying this way. Her momentum's like this now. And then she does a spin, but just like that one moment in the red trailer, she actually angles herself so that the rotation is now sideways. Not sure what exactly she's slashing here, to be honest with you, when you're slowing it down, but it's cool. The knight sees this. He's about to slash. Probably a big wind up, not good. She can react to that. She manages to jump on it to dodge it, but he's really smart about this, comes in with a follow-up attack. Boom. Knocked down to the floor. Skids. Tries to stand back up. Yeah, she struggles. Everything shuts down. For some reason. After this moment of brief sort of like, you actually slipped up. Which is weird, right? Because she doesn't look all that bad. She got hit. She's trying to recover. The knight's not coming for her yet, but she's sort of like dizzy. Her head's spinning. She's trying to get up. She's trying to focus. But this look on her face isn't one of trying to regain bearing. This look on her face is disappointment, being upset. Was she upset that she got hit even? Look, it's like she lost a test or something, you know what I mean? It's weird, and then everything just shuts down. And then this beautiful high singing, we open up back with a shot of the moon. Shadows coming by, closing her eyes. She's letting out these emotions after this dark moment. She stands back up. This knight is very kind of, to wait. Has bled, but she has this new determination on her face. Like her eyebrows are furrowed. She's unguarding. Revolving chamber clicking. Oh, you know what? It reminds me of those multicolored pens. You know the ones where there are multiple like colored pen tips and you can like pull them down. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. That's cool. So I suppose depending on which chamber you load into, it provides a different kind of colored magic. That is really nice. So he comes in for an attack, but she's already got this covered. Boom, Sekiro. Boom, parry. Does unnecessary but cool twirl. Boom, ice tracking shot. The knight's like, what the hell is going on? He tries to seize the moment. Does the ice actually do anything? Does it? Okay, I think it traps the legs. Doesn't seem to be moving. Yeah, his legs are completely stationary. She comes in, rides the fucking sword, has a green aura now, rolls up the sword, comes in and slashes, and that actually disarms him. Staggered. New magic, it's blue now. Revolver clicking, that is such a cool idea for a sword. He actually comes in with his fists now, his feet now unstuck because the glass shattered. Comes in, she rolls. New blue magic. Oh, that briefly was a bunch of different colors actually. Not sure what this is. Is it like the ultimate move? Sends him flying up in the air. She does like a fucking twirl, and the art comes in, and the sigils start appearing. That is such a cool motion. It's so fluid. It's so smooth. Whoever did the key poses for all of this, or the storyboard for this trailer, wonderful. Holy shit, it's so smooth. Everything transitions into the next so smoothly, and the actions are so flowy and graceful. Whoever animated this character, oh my god. Comes in here, the camera moves back as we track the shots of these things. Fucking attaches to this guy. This guy's been crucified in the air. Uses the jump pad again, and we finally build into this climax where she's about to deliver the finishing blow, and she reaches the climax of her song. Holds on to this note. Another shot of the character against the moon. I remember that was also in the red trailer. It's a white colored thing now, and she's in this pose in the air. I will say this is also a little bit unnatural, where she is in this she's okay. Watch. Okay. She's jumping up in the air vertically. Okay, she does a flip. Not sure where the slight twirl came from. She does this, but then we get to see it again. You see, her hands are already up in the air. She's already halfway moving it down. But while we're here, she doesn't have her hands in the air yet, and then she starts to move it into the down position because it's a little weird. Opens the eyes. She's in a backwards tilting position. So by all means, the momentum should be going, if you can see my mouse, hopefully you can, should be going down this way. You know, because she'd be jumping up. Let me show you. Right, she'd be jumping up, and then she'd be turning this way. Right? But then, right, so in this case, we swap the angles, 180. She should be turning this way. Then, you follow the sword a bit. She's not turning, actually. Since we swap camera angles to this, we can't see the tilt backwards anymore. And instead of tilting that way, she actually uses the glyph and straight goes down, which is a sudden momentum, which I suppose is the point. That's the point of whatever magic she just did here. Sends her down here. Clean diagonal shot here. It's just that if this was a Honkai Star Rail Ultimate, I would have said that the build up to the payoff individually, separately are good, but for some reason put next to each other is a little bit weird. But I'm just nitpicking. Everything else about this is amazing. Great air goal. Coming down here on the ground, we see her closing her eyes. Doesn't even need to move. She's holding this position while the knight falls from the air. Disappears. Falls right behind her. Cool, guys, don't even need to look at explosions. And we flash forward to the present. Scar is still there. Loneliest of all. He realizes, ah, right, I'm in a performance. He looks up at the moon, reminiscing something. It's over. This little bow. Definitely well mannered from a high society kind of thing. Well then, this was an amazing trailer. I can't choose whether I like the first one or this one more. I will say I like this character design more. I'm really interested to see what this character is actually like in the show proper. Oh, here you can actually look at the designs. Okay, I was kind of tripping out. I swear, maybe I've seen art of the red character in another outfit before. I swear it looked a little bit like this. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, either way, I'm really excited to meet Black and Yellow. If you enjoyed watching this video, then do leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, or comment down below. I really love hearing your thoughts of anything. So, really, if you have any more tidbits you want to share with me, any questions you want to ask, or just anything at all, it's talking about this trailer because I love it so much, then do drop a comment. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.